whole purpose of the story is just serving as a fallout from Fallen Kingdom, and a prelude of what is to come from Jurassic World 3, or Jurassic Park 6 if you want to be technical. The dinosaurs are running wild through the Californian forest, and their presence is being noticed to the world, from the camping family that barely survived the onslaught of an Allosaurus, to fishers witnessing a Parasaurolophus by a river, to a Stegosaur wandering across a highway, the Mosasaur devouring local wildlife, to a Pteranodon devouring a wedding dove that leaves the witnesses shocked at what they had just seen. These events are the repercussions of Maisie Lockwood setting the dinosaurs free at her late grandfather's mansion. True, she saved endangered animals from going extinct, but in doing so, she has unwittingly opened up a Pandora's box on the mainland that I don't think anyone is clear on how to deal with just yet. No doubt more details will be revealed in how the world will adjust to the dinosaurs of Jurassic Park being unleashed. But as far as writing is concerned, not a problem. For the 8 minutes that the cast had to work with, I felt they did okay. It was competent acting from the family and reacting how most people would when being preyed upon by a Jurassic predator. That is a key aspect that has made the Jurassic movies so endearing, that these animals and the situations that they are in are treated with credibility. These are wild animals, much like today's, that just do what they do. The Allosaurus sees the family after being deterred away from the family of herbivores that it had its stomach settled on originally, and just goes for them as their easy prey by comparison. It almost had them, but it hadn't counted on the female Hawkeye in training as the eldest daughter nailed him in the eye with a crossbow. So yeah, acting, more than satisfying. At this point, we know exactly what we're getting from the dinosaurs of Jurassic Park, so we know we're getting quality. The visual detail, even for a short, is amazing and more than on par with what we've seen from the movies. But that said, considering this is meant to be continuing from where Fallen Kingdom left off, it makes sense to put high quality into the visual effects. The score does its job as it often does with the Jurassic Park movies, and this is no different. I did like the inclusion of the jungle drums used from The Lost World at the end, which I feel is appropriate, given how that score had an underlying theme of darkness and dread. And when you consider that The Lost World was a lot darker and sinister than the original Jurassic Park, and in the case of the story and the theme of where this short and Fallen Kingdom was going, this was apropos for this. For a short under 10 minutes, it did its job of setting up the premise of where Fallen Kingdom had left off, and it's giving me reminders of what was premised in the animated series Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, of where humans and dinosaurs are having to coexist grudgingly, as dinosaurs are not exactly going to lay down for humans and vice versa. I doubt very much it's going to be a post-apocalyptic scenario for the third movie, as I feel like that setting has been beaten to death, that it's neither exciting nor original anymore. I would prefer the idea of where dinosaurs start inhabiting certain parts of a swamp outside of Florida, where species like Ceratosaurus reside there, and that place becomes off-limits to humans by authorities as a means of keeping people safe. I have a nagging feeling that the third movie may go with a concept of governments coming together to send the animals back to extinction. From a logical perspective, it would make sense as a plausible solution. But then one has to remember that these dinosaurs are also living animals, no different from a lion, an ape, a cow, a cat, a dolphin, or even their modern counterparts, the birds. They have rights. I believe the third movie will see the likes of Owen, Claire, Ellie, and possibly even the return of Alan Grant, forming a coalition to find a way to remove these animals from the mainland and find them sanctuary, as it was proposed by Benjamin Lockwood before Eli Mills decided to go all Benedict Arnold on everyone and sell these animals off at a private auction for military and pharmaceutical purposes. I'm just imagining the video game editions of Call of Duty, Jurassic Warfare, or Blue the Velociraptor being the face of L'Oreal, or Chloriel in this case. The idea of having the animals being sold off for military purposes is just asinine in of itself. I think how it should have ended had the right idea, where it laughed at this angle of the story and proposed the counter idea of buying these animals so that they could set up their own individual theme parks. Granted, it's shown the idea is neither new or original, but by comparison it has more logic and merit than Call of Jurassic Marine Edition. And right now, people are drawing Blue, Rexy, and Ripper the Indoraptor with marine helmets and sporting camouflage paint. Don't lie, you're all thinking it. For a free short film, it's well worth the watch, and as said, giving you a glimpse of things to come.